Hey everybody, Scojo in 360. Now, recently I was asked to write an article about how to start a YouTube channel, and I hesitated at first because, I just started my YouTube channel. And so I thought, am I qualified to write such an article? Then I realized that's exactly what I'm qualified to write about. I'm not qualified about how to expand your YouTube channel from 50,000 viewers to 100,000 subscribers. I just started my YouTube channel. I've learned a lot, so I am pretty qualified to talk about how to start your own YouTube channel. And it hasn't really even fully sunk into me until the last 6 months that YouTube is your own personal TV station. There are ghosts from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and early 2000s that would kill for this opportunity. Now, it's not the land of milk and honey. There are some wonky rules to starting your own YouTube channel, but if you can navigate within them, it's an open canvas to reach out to the world. Now, I assume it's fairly obvious by now that I have started my own YouTube channel called Scojo in 360. It's primarily a lot of product reviews, video editing tutorials, and things like that that pertain to my passion in life, which is video editing and 360 video. But because it's my own channel, I oftentimes throw in personal stuff like going hiking, going skiing, having a Reuben sandwich, drinking beer. Because, basically I'm a loner with some high-end video editing tools, so having a YouTube channel has actually proven to be a lot of fun for me. It's also proven to be a ton of work. But if you're looking to start your own YouTube channel, congratulations, you have found the last frontier on the planet. So is starting a YouTube channel lucrative? Not for very many people. Is it easy? Hell no. Does it take over your life? Hell yes. But if you are okay with these assertions and you're willing to put in some elbow grease, you might just be on your way. So now that I've done some of the work, made the mistakes, let me give you a few tips to keep in mind when starting your own YouTube channel. First off, YouTube is a search engine. Let that sink in for a second. If you're a filmmaker like me, I kind of came naively like, I'm gonna make great video, I'm gonna share it with the world and people are gonna love it and they're gonna subscribe. No, that only works for a few people. For the most part, YouTube is a search engine. It's the #2 search engine next to Google itself. Because people like me like to be shown how to do things. So your typical YouTube video is like, how do I make French onion soup? Or what kind of garbage can should I buy for my cabin? I think there's a video about how to shave your dog. There are videos where people eat cinnamon. There are videos that will teach you how to put on eye makeup. There are videos that will teach you how to make good coffee. I guess what I'm saying is that you may have to make a few sacrifices to build your audience first if you plan on just releasing artistic stuff. But if you're good at showing people how to do things and you have fun doing it, this is where you should be. So if what I just said breaks your heart, don't let it, because while it stung when it sunk into my heart, I also, upon deeper reflection, realized that, in my advanced middle age, I actually am kind of good at a few things, and there are people that can't do what I do, and they might want to find out how to do it and not make the same idiotic mistakes that I made. #2, YouTube requires regular content. God, I wish this wasn't true because, I'm a busy guy. If you're going to only release a video a month, make it the single greatest video of all time every time you release one, because that's the only way you're going to build an audience with that scarce regularity. One of the stories I've got to tell you that is a hard pill to swallow is that when I first started my channel, when I started releasing daily videos, the spikes in my analytics were so noticeable that when I can't keep up the daily content, it just breaks my heart to see the analytics go down. But one of the lessons that I've learned in my tenure, and especially at a job that I had at Xbox many years ago, there were 3 things to consider: leverage, leverage, and leverage. And in the video world, leveraging means utilizing content on multiple platforms in multiple ways. Let me give you an example. I recently did a review about a camera I've been using a lot lately called the Insta360 One X. Now, I know the camera inside and out. There are a lot of people that want to know about it, so I made a fairly lengthy review about 6 major components of the camera. So on day one, I released the long video, which was 15-20 minutes long and covered all 6 components. On day 2, I made a video that was just the portion about the first component of the camera. On day 3, I used one on the second component. On day 4, day 5, day 6. So I ended up getting a week's worth of content out of one larger video. Now I know what many of you are asking, like, isn't that just recycled content? Hell no. You know I'm good looking, charismatic, and charming, but not everybody watches every second of every single one of my videos. I know it's hard to imagine, but it's true. So by releasing smaller videos, I'm actually opening up an entirely different audience that doesn't want to watch my ugly mug talk for 20 minutes. The numbers speak for themselves. Out of that video that I made, I actually got about 11,000 views and counting, and then in the subsequent 6 chapters of release, they all have been averaging between 500 and 1,000 views. So I've tagged on an extra 5,000 views off of one video. Leverage, leverage, leverage. And my final recommendation for starting a YouTube channel, number 1 is do not do this for money. Will you make money down the way? Possibly, but do it because you can't not do it. Find something that you're passionate and knowledgeable about and that you're willing to put in the time to release a lot of videos about. Now, you don't need a bunch of expensive gear like mine to make your own YouTube channel. You can start with just an iPhone and actually the software from the company that hired me to write the article in the first place called Screencast-O-Matic. They have not only an online screen recording software, which is what I use to give my video editing tutorials, but they also have an online video editor. So free plug for you guys. That's a great software. Your iPhone can shoot great video, so it doesn't take a lot to get started. Just be prepared that you're going to put in a lot of work and you might get a few bad comments and it might occasionally hurt. But you'll get through it with cheeseburgers. Cheeseburgers. Okay, well, I'm not going to go on and on about this. I just wanted to give you guys a few things that I've been learning along the way. Maybe we'll turn this into an open dialogue. Leave me some questions. Let's just turn this into an ongoing series, and maybe we can all grow our channels together. So, I am Scojo in 360. Please do hit that subscribe button. We live and die by the subscribe button. And if you're super cool and rad, hit that little bell on the side. And that will give you a notification every time I create new content. I love you people. I think all of you are beautiful in your own way. Let's exchange phone numbers.